Hi, so today we're going to be messing with the relationship advice subreddit. I'm going to be taking on the role of a guy who is very confused in this particular department. So here we go. It is time to read the story I've written. I am 38, have always had trouble with women, girls, whatever they are. I just can't seem to understand them. I have been going out with one, F31, but I think maybe she has lost interest recently. To give more context, we met at her workplace and had normal customer service based interactions at first, which were pleasant. I thought she might be interested, so I asked her out. This unfortunately seemed to be the last thing I would get right. On our first date, there was an incident involving how her food was consumed. I have heard that being a gentleman is the way to go, so I picked up her food to feed it to her. I thought it would be cute to say things like, "Here comes the train, choo choo," but she did not seem to appreciate this gesture and said that she is not a baby. I understood at this point that I had to adjust my approach. Maybe it's true after all that nice guys finish last. She agreed to a date where we had coffee at her apartment. The moment she showed up, I was ready to make my move. The first thing I said to her was, "I know you don't really want coffee. You are a dirty whore and you want to be treated like one." This was intended not only to disarm her, but give her what she's really looking for, since she doesn't like it when I'm nice. I anticipated that she would immediately sleep with me, but this was not the response I received. She said, "Seriously, you asshole?" And the date continued on awkwardly for a while. I get the impression that she does not intend to have a third date with me. I am having trouble understanding what I have done wrong. I have tried playing both a good and bad guy, and she doesn't seem to go for it either way. I always seem to run into a wall like this early on with women. I just want to know what I am doing wrong so I'm not forever alone. So obviously he's all kinds of hung up and overthinking it. I tried not to pour on the hot sauce too hard with this one because in our last video I was not believed about my story whatsoever. So hopefully this one just toes that line properly. See what people have to say. God damn it. Of course the first thing someone says is, "Bro, is this a troll post?" Treat her like a normal adult and with respect. You weren't being nice in the first case. Treat her like a friend, but just be flirty. Don't try to be smart. Then someone responded, "This was exactly my thinking when I was reading this. I mean, if it's a troll, then there's no use in commenting. If it is true, then this guy is so beyond any ability to understand comments about how to treat another human being. I'm going with the troll." So they did seem to pretty much see through me, but they're at least open to the idea that I'm a legitimate person. I mean, there are guys that are actually probably even worse than this. "Hey, we made this guy piss himself laughing. He said on date 2, please tell me you gave her the coffee in a baby cup and tested it on your skin in front of her to see if it's too hot." And this person clearly has some good advice. He says, "Don't play guys. Ultimately, you should be yourself, and the other person will like you for that. If at 38 you're unsure of who you are, which it sounds like there might be some uncertainty, then seek guidance through professional counseling." I kind of think you could use it. If this is not a troll post, please seek a formal autism diagnosis. It'll answer so many of your questions. I mean, to be fair, he does see things in a particularly black and white way, which is, I guess, a symptom of autism. Rookie mistake. Should have went with "Here comes the airplane," and also when you got to her place, you should have went with "Here comes the helicopter." Hey, take this guy's advice at your own peril. God, there's really a lot that can be done with this relationship advice subreddit. Come to think of it, I might have to revisit this one sometime. Anyway, thank you guys for the support. For those of you that have enjoyed these videos recently, and next time we'll be back with another Florida Man video. Chatroom Surfer logging out.